Not with your ears.
No, not with my ears.
Kelly
Yeah.
do a photo with her ears.
I didn't
everybody.
do a photo with my
That
ears.
is why I was saying, just as you got on the live, you didn't do a photo with your ears.
I'm like, we did do a photo, but I
No,
didn't
not
do a
the
photo with my
ears.
ears. With the new ears.
We are very late. We're very sorry.
I had a bit of an accident. So yesterday I actually fell over. And I grazed my knee, my ribs are sore, both my knees are sore. So I'm just finding it a little bit difficult to just move around and stuff like that. So I got in and then I said, you know what, let's do the live a little bit late. I mean, we're normally late anyway, but I just thought, you know what, let's do the live just a little bit late. I'm just like, my side is, even now when I push it, it hurts.
Everybody's looking, just going, well, that's no different from normal. You guys not doing it late. I know we have got into a really bad habit of doing it late, so we apologise. But we hope you're well. Good to see everybody. How is everybody? Welcome to another live. It's Tuesday. It's 6. Well, I was going to say it's 6 o'clock. It's not. It's 6:15.
Yeah, 6:15. But I had actually planned to do for 6:15.
We just didn't let you know.
Yeah, pretty much. It's only when I was coming home and I thought, oh, do you know what? I just need a little 5 minutes. So, yeah, as I'm sitting down, there's certain areas that I can't bend too well.
Do a bit of this and a bit of this.
Yeah, because it hurts. And even like when I was getting up today and having to walk, it's a bit of a curse really, because if you sit down for too long, I get stiff, and then if I stand up for too long, I get stiff. I get a bit sore. So I'm just in a weird.
Oh, Pav, hello.
Hey, Pav.
How are you? You're well? She's got, hello, beautiful couple. Oh,
thank you, Pav.
I hope you're well. God bless you. Make sure you rest up, Kelly, and look after yourself.
I will definitely try. You know what? I was thinking, when I come off the live, there's a little bit of research that I've got to do, but I tell you, I am feeling tired. I'm going to go. But of course, the hours have changed.
Yes, now that's the thing. So if you are in the UK, you'll know that I'm just saying this obviously for our non-UK viewers.
Yeah.
In the UK on Sunday, the clocks went forward 1 hour. So now I didn't know if you guys knew this. I did read up somewhere that apparently it takes your body 3 months, 3 whole months to adjust to a 1 hour change in the time. But you just don't know it. Karen, lovely to see you. How are you? So sorry to hear you had a fall yesterday, Kelly. She says, hope you feel better soon. Real aches and pains, I bet, but take care, and I'm loving the ears.
I'm telling you, this old age malarkey, who made that decision, huh? Who made that decision? I need to speak to that person. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, these are also
they look like leather, don't they? But they're not.
Right, these are also 50th anniversary. You can see it says 50th right there, but also it if I could take the label out of the way, I always wonder, should I cut these labels off, but I don't want to. Yeah, so if you see on there, it also says 50th anniversary. So I've got quite a few headbands now. A lot of the 50th anniversary headphones, is that what I just said? Headbands. The only ones that I haven't got are like the 2 really expensive ones. And yeah, so those are the 2 that I don't have, but I really love these. They are very similar to another one that I've got, except it doesn't have the 50th on it, but it is black and gold. And I really think black and gold is such a snazzy combination.
Well, what's the name of the colour? So there is a special 50th anniversary colour for Disney, and that is
iridescent.
I've never heard of iridescent, and apparently men can't see the colour violet.
Oh, really?
Well, they can, but obviously blokes never use the term violet. So they would say, oh, look, that's a lovely violet car. So you would...
Well, iridescent is spelt with an I. However, the way Disney have done it is they put ear, so EAR rather than IR for iridescent, because that is, you would spell it IR.
Now, Karen says they are brilliant and you look beautiful in them.
Thank you so much. Thank
you. Very nice. And you do. Keep the label on. Could be worth a bob or 2. That's true, actually, if you keep them in pristine condition.
Yeah.
Do you know they do say that with the label on? There used to be this phase with, I'm sounding old now, but when I see guys used to wear caps. You know, you kept the label on. Oh, it was so funny. There was a person I worked with bought one for her son, and she cut the label off, and he went mad. He went mad. He said, "Oh, Mum, you don't cut the label off." She goes, "I didn't know.
Well, exactly.
I thought it was just a price tag, so I cut them off." But he went mad. "You can't cut the label off. You leave the label on." So yeah.
Yeah, because I think some people used to do that with their trainers as well.
Yeah, leave the
Leave something. It was there was something that they used to leave on it. Today, I'm feeling obviously going out and stuff like that. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. No, it's not COVID. There's still colds that exist. There's still things that exist before COVID. Because as soon as you do a little cough or something like that,
yeah,
people
oh
like this.
God, yeah. But to be fair, I'm the same. So when I'm on the train and somebody's going, you think, "Oh, I'm going to move down the end of the carriage."
Yeah, it's true. But no, it is actually just a little bit of a cold. Not a cold, but like like back in the day when you used to get like a little touch of not a sore throat, but it dry.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you've been in aircon too long, of which I have been for the last couple of days in the aircon, it produces like a dryness in your throat, and people looking at you like, and it's just like, don't worry, I haven't got COVID. Because obviously, you wear your mask at the same the times that you're supposed to wear your mask.
Fox River's back. How are you?
How are you?
Hello, good to see you. How are things in Illinois? I remember.
How's all the ruggedness going?
We were looking at some of your YouTube videos. Actually, it's really, really good. I was going to say, very, very impressed with it as well. What are you up to today? And what time is it there? So I think you're 6 hours behind us.
And what's the weather like? Is it nice and bright?
Yeah. All good with us. Thank you. I hope all well with you.
Thank you.
Karen said, yes, I wear a lanyard that exempts me due to my health and some of the looks I get. But hey, I can't wear a mask. No, totally. And people forget that. I mean, it's not so bad now, obviously, because COVID restrictions have been fully lifted now in the UK, if you know. So you do not have to wear a mask. But I can totally understand that during lockdown or during the times when there were mask restrictions, that you didn't have to work. That it must have been awkward.
Yeah, when people are just looking at you like,
oh, it's noon. Yeah, I thought you were 6 hours behind. Weather getting better. That's really, really good. Now, we've actual fact, Fox, we had it really nice actually here in the UK. It was really warm. Well,
on Saturday,
for England in March, it was 20 degrees Celsius, which is very unusual for England. But of course, England being England, the temperature's dropped again, so it's got a bit colder now as well. Which, to be fair, is what you would expect this time of year.
But to be fair, it was supposed to be raining last night and today, and so I just thank goodness, because I was out both yesterday and today, and I'm just glad it wasn't raining.
Yeah, so Karen was saying the same. It's a bit chilly. It's been
the temperature has dropped, to be fair, but still so mild for this time of year.
Yeah, totally.
Unusually mild.
Really mild at all.
We've had a mild winter this winter and last winter, but last winter it rained the whole time. It was non-stop rain. It rained during the summer. It just rain. And this year, it did rain though. Because I was just remember we were in the West Country.
Yeah.
So it did rain when we were there. Like every time I go to the West Country, I'm sure that's all they see. Your dad said, no, it's not always like this. And I said,
every time you go, it is.
Anytime I come to the West Country, there's only been one time I've come to the West Country and it wasn't raining. Just once.
But so it was quite, especially for London, it's been very, very warm here, so that's not been too bad.
Yeah.
Did you guys get a chance to watch Alone on the History Channel? No, I've not seen that yet. No, I've got that noted down because you did mention it. We we'll give that a little go. We do have the History Channel.
Yes, we do.
Because we do have Sky TV, so I will try and get to watch that as well.
Yeah. I haven't had a chance. I've just been doing like college work and stuff like that. I'm down to my last unit now, so yeah, I handed in my my assessment last week, Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. I handed it in the day before it was due in, and then a couple of days later she said, "Oh no, can you email it to here?" And I was just like, "Oh." So I emailed it to there. But yeah, I emailed it on, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that, and it was due on a Thursday, I think. But yeah, now,
So yeah, I do quite like the History Channel. Yeah, as Karen said, let's hope for a good summer. Keep up the good work, Kelly. She says.
You.
But I did get into the History Channel a lot. Now, one thing, I don't know if it's your thing, Fox, but I did used to watch Forged in the Fire, which is where they set a challenge. You've got to they'll take a weapon from medieval times. And these blacksmiths have basically got to remake it. And I don't know what, I got so hooked on it. So like a medieval broadsword, an axe or something like that. And they have to refashion it. And they test it on like dead pigs. So I have a dead pig in the studio and they test this sword.
See, me, I'm totally different. I like miniatures, right? So there's this thing in the States.
He does. He watches it. Good show. Love it. I really got addicted to that. I think it's a fantastic show.
I watched. There's a thing in the States called miniature something, or it's called little something, and they build like miniature dolls' houses and things that go in the dolls' houses or rooms. But now they've got one in Britain, in UK. That starts soon. I think Sandy Toksvig is going to host it. So yes, I'm looking forward to watching all the miniatures and how they get all the intricate details. I'm more that type of person.
Yeah, slightly different from Forged by the
Fire.
Slightly
different, yeah.
Is it Forged in the Fire, isn't it? But yeah, I did watch quite a few of those shows. They were really good. History Channel is a fantastic thing, though. If I could, I'd watch it a lot more than I'm able to. But really do enjoy History Channel. So I will take a look out for it alone. Thank you for the recommendation. We will have a look at that. But good. So what are you up to now in Illinois? Anything exciting today?
Yeah. Are you? What is your newest vid that is in the works? I think for me, I haven't watched a lot of YouTube lately. Normally, I'm quite religious.
Oh, I have. I've been watching.
And yeah, you do. But I haven't watched a lot of stuff lately. I'm like so behind in like watching YouTube and stuff like that. But to be fair, I've been doing my assessment and I've been doing like different things. So much so I haven't even had a chance to. My plan was on Friday to edit a video, and then my mum asked me to do a load of stuff. So all week I've been doing her stuff, and then so I've not had a chance to do anything. I'm hoping this Friday. Because now I've pretty much finished my mum stuff. So hopefully this Friday I'll actually get to edit some videos and stuff like that and upload at least one. But yeah, so that is my hope.
Karen says she loves YouTube as well, follows a lot.
Yeah.
So Fox said next video I'll be doing is overnight in a DIY industrial plastic wrap shelter. Oh, fantastic! You're actually making the shelter yourself. Do you know what?
I was thinking, what is that?
A plastic wrap is a shelter.
No, but when he said it, I thought it was like in a place, like
no,
abandoned
in a
warehouse
DIY industrial plastic wrap shelter. So you're making the shelter yourself.
Did
you ever see that Bear Grylls episode where he found a dead camel in the desert and he actually used he hid in the camel skin to stay overnight?
That sounds like some Star Wars business when he cuts open the thing.
But yeah, obviously not quite the same, but I'm thinking it's like that.
Very similar.
Yeah, where you just, fantastic survival guide, actually, way to do it. Interesting.
You've got to keep yourself warm, but I bet you would stink.
Yes, said Fox. Yes, exactly. You remember the one, you remember the episode as well. Yeah, he remembers the episode. I love that episode. I thought that was really, really good. And that one he did with Channing Tatum, which I thought was really good. So they slept on so basically it literally was like a huge cliff face. And there was a ledge, but there was a massive, it must have been about 300-foot drop. And they slept on the ledge. Of course, Channing Tatum said I was up all night like this.
Yeah, you wouldn't sleep.
But Bear Grylls was flat out asleep.
Well, yeah, because he's used to doing that. But I can't quite remember the Zac Efron one, but I watched it. And I believe Zac Efron's a bit of a adrenaline junkie. So he was all for it. Jumping out of here, they had to go in and all of that. And I do remember watching a little bit of the Barack Obama one, but yeah, again, I can't.
Yeah, that was the one where you get a salmon that a bear had eaten. Fox said, love your guys' thumbnail pictures. Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I tend to do mine in PowerPoint. I just find it easier to do that. So I just cut the pictures up and then
it's Mark that does them. I do the editing and you do the thumbnails and things like that. Unless you're doing a cooking one and then you do your
I just
then you do the editing.
I can edit, but I'm just Kelly's better at than me.
And you're better at the thumbnails than me because but I can't do them.
But
But
you've
yeah.
got some good thumbnails as well. I did like the ones with the cabins. That was quite good as well. And with you're there with the little spikes on the cabin. I thought that was quite good. Karen, how are you finding adapting to the new clocks new clocks going forward? I've got to say, I've really struggled. I've really struggled on it. I just think hour less in bed and I really feel it.
I haven't struggled, but I have struggled to get to sleep.
Yeah.
But I haven't struggled to get up.
Oh, mine both.
Yeah, I haven't struggled to get up. I'm an early riser anyway.
I'm just thinking.
I mean, this morning I was up at 4:30. I didn't need to get up till 5, so I tried to go back to sleep. And I must have been in that in-between mode, because the next thing I know, you were
gentle
like
wake up.
this.
I'm fast asleep and your alarm goes off and you're fast asleep, so I'm just trying to wake you up gently.
But my alarm's very low. It's not as yours is loud.
Yeah, I need it loud, otherwise I won't get up.
But mine is quite low, so I'm surprised you hear it actually.
No, so am I actually, because I have to set mine up loud. I need something to just go wake up. Otherwise, I just won't wake up. I have slept through alarms before, many times.
I've had to wake you up.
Yeah, so exactly. So I'm very lucky actually that when you weren't working.
Yeah, but
not working.
Even when I used to wake you up, you used to go back to sleep again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neha!
Hey, Neha!
How are you?
Hope you're well.
You good? Everything good?
Just have to
do your nose.
Yeah.
We were just talking about the clocks going forward and how everybody's adjusting. But yeah, I am not. I've known this for years. I am not a morning person.
You're not a morning person.
I am not a
do
morning
they
person.
do that in the States? Do you guys adjust your in the States? Do you adjust?
America does, yeah. But I think it's different to. Is it the same Fox or is it different? Do your clocks put the clocks back or put the clocks forward? No, that's in it. Karen said, I'm okay with it. I'm good sleeper anyways. Loving the lighter evenings. No, I love the lighter evenings as well.
I love the lighter evenings.
Oh, yeah. So Fox asked, does your country have a lot of nature and forests? Yes.
Yes.
If you get a chance, Google the Lake District.
Yeah.
Lake District, England, and you will see there's some really good YouTube videos actually that a lot of Americans have reacted to on English countryside and things to see and to Google. But if you Google the Lake District, which is really good, and Devon and Cornwall.
I think, and Forest of Dean.
Forest of Dean, yeah.
Yeah, there's Forest of Dean.
But yeah, have a look at, definitely Lake District and Lake District and Devon and Cornwall. You'll see some really nice English countryside. Why
do I want to say King's Lynn?
Now I went to London on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Where did you go?
And where did you end up? And what did you enjoy?
Well, obviously you went to London, but whereabouts in London did you go? And did you get anything decent to eat? And I hope you got to try some of the sweet treats that we were demoing on.
I'm sure you had your bubble tea. I'm sure, because I know you love your bubble tea.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of good black bubble tea places. We did actually want to try a particular bubble tea when we were with Samuel.
Oh, yes.
And we never got round to doing it.
I must ask him which place it was.
Oh, so now I went to South Bank.
Oh, did you go to the food market on South Bank?
I stayed at my uncle and auntie's with my baby cousins. Okay. I didn't go like sightseeing. Oh, so you didn't go sightseeing? Oh, Fox likes bubble tea as well. That's a big
yeah. You love it.
Oh, I love bubble tea. Actual fact, I'm kind of going off the Starbucks thing now. I want to try and get some more bubble tea. But you're not a big fan of it.
I love it, but it doesn't agree with me totally.
Oh, did we do anything for Mother's Day? Asked Karen.
I baked 3 cakes.
Oh, so listen to this. So poor Kelly had to get up at 6 a.m.
So I woke up at 6 a.m. because I wanted. So on Saturday night, so if you check it, I did a TikTok on it. So if you look on TikTok, if you know our TikTok handle, you'll see that I actually video some of the food that we ate. My cousin's wife, it was her birthday. Well, it was her birthday in the week, and they were on holiday, so they decided to go out Saturday evening. So I thought, oh, do you know what? For Mother's Day, my mum was going out on Mother's Day. I thought, do you know what? Let me bake a cake. And so I was going to bake a cake for my mum and bake a cake for Jo. Jo's my cousin's wife. And then I thought, oh my goodness, I've got to bake a cake for my godmother, my aunt. So I thought, oh my goodness, I've got to bake 3 cakes. And I just thought, I don't know if I'm going to have the time. And while I should have baked on Friday, which I should have done, but didn't get a chance to do, I ended up, so I woke up at 6 a.m. However, my brother decided to call me, and my cousin decided to call me, the cousin whose wife it was the birthday, and I didn't start anything until about 10 o'clock. So it's pointless getting up at 6. But I had gone downstairs anyway.
Fox has got to go. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining
Take
us.
care.
Fox,
Safe journey home.
So what I had to do was I took the butter out of the fridge to soften.
No, we don't have any children.
No, we don't. So I took the butter out to soften, and then we thought, oh, do you know what? Because I can come back. I wanted to go have a shower and everything, because I thought if I leave it, I'm not going to have a shower till really late. So I wanted to get all of that done. So got all of that done. Then started preparing things at 10 o'clock. And because my nephew, my cousin's son, has a nut allergy, because my intention was to do a cherry and almond cake, which is my mum's favorite.
Karen's asking what cakes you did, so this is
I'm about to say. So, but because my nephew has a nut allergy, I didn't want to bake any cakes at the same time, because it could get cross-contamination. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to do 2 pineapple upside down cakes, and I'm going to do a cherry chocolate cake. Now, with the cherry chocolate cake, that can be done on the stove. You don't need a mixer or anything else like that. But with the pineapple upside down cakes, you need you want to put it in your mixer and all of that type of stuff. So I doubled the portion size for the pineapple upside down cake, because I was doing 2. In fact, I did one smaller because it was just my mum. But with my aunt, she's got her sons and the grandchildren and all that. So I did a slightly bigger one. And so I baked them and everything else. And then Alicia, my sister-in-law, because we were delivering things together, she goes, I want to be back home by 5. Listen, we didn't set off till about 2 o'clock, to maybe 3 o'clock. And then, so we dropped off a cake at my aunt's first, and we said, oh, we can't stay, goodbye. Then we went to see my cousin's wife, and she's got kids, and the bikes were in the door. We were trying to squeeze through and all of this. It was so funny. And so we dropped off cake. We had a 5-minute chat with them, and then we drove to my mum. The reason why we went to my aunt.
Hello, first, Ray. Yes, we are talking about cakes.
Hey, Ray.
Now, I reckon she saw us in London.
Oh, did you?
Whereabouts? You kept that quiet.
Oh, well, we weren't in London this weekend.
No, we weren't this weekend.
We weren't in London this weekend.
She did say lol at the end. So
So then we went to my mum, and we stayed there for a little bit, and then we had to go to Co-op to get a few bits, because obviously you were complaining that you might not have any eggs to eat, so I had to go and replace eggs.
I thought they were always going to make myself a nice little omelette. Somebody used about 10,000
eggs. Used 6 eggs, and there were 4 left for you to use.
No, I said she said there's 2 people that look like us. There's very few couples that look like myself and Kenny.
Very few. We're always memorable when we're out together. We're always, especially when we go on holiday.
Yeah, we went on holiday to Lanzarote, and a couple of years later we came back again, and the guy in one of the shops said, oh, you're back. I thought, my God, you remember us?
Even in Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas is what we're at the queue, and this woman goes, I remember you.
Yeah.
So they did remember.
They do remember us.
How are you, Ray? You okay? So yeah, Kelly was just telling her story about how she had to bake 3 cakes for Mother's Day.
Yeah. So
yes, we do live in London, Southeast London.
So when I did the chocolate cherry cake, which I gave to, so basically I gave the pineapple upside down cake to my aunt, and across the road is her son, which is my cousin, and he's got 2 kids. So I bought the chocolate cherry there so that they could chop and change. So like if someone wanted chocolate cake, if someone wanted pineapple upside down cake, because they live across the road from each other, they can chop and change. And Joe opened the box, and the son looked in, and he dipped his finger right in it. I was like, oh my God. And then he wiped it on his t-shirt. I was like, oh my, he's only 4. I just thought, oh my God. But yeah, so and they really enjoyed it. They love the cakes that I bake, luckily. So I brought cake to them, and it was funny because Joe said to my cousin, you didn't get me a cake for my birthday, and then I walked through the door. Then she literally said it to him. I don't know if it was like 15-20 minutes before I walked through the door or what. And then I walked through the door with a cake. And she goes, oh, I'll be able to have cake and tea tonight. I was like, yep, you'll be there. I said, look at that. Fairy godmother, bring a cake.
There you go. And so Karen said, your house must have smelled amazing with cake. I've got to say, so I went downstairs. So Kelly was, by this point, it was about 11 o'clock. So I wanted to have breakfast. And all I could smell with these delicious cake baking things, I was like, oh, I'm so hungry. I can smell cake. I'm glad you're well, Ray.
He got to eat a lot of the chocolate. You got to eat like all the leftover chocolate batter and all the leftover chocolate ganache.
Kelly didn't know much about it, but yes, I did. I was cleaning out the bowl. Poor Mark, did you get a cake? I didn't even get any cake. I didn't even get a slice of cake. I was just given the batter and the leftovers.
The thing is, neither did I. Mark is complaining as if he didn't get. I didn't even get any. I couldn't bake it and then take a slice.
You should bake another one for us.
What? 4 cakes?
4 cakes. Oh no, I was in North London.
Oh, okay, North London. Did you stay in North London or you just visited North London?
So what were you, Hackney area, Haringey, Enfield, Barnet? I don't know why I'm doing this.
What's the other one that begins with an E?
Oh no, there's Islington and there is Enfield.
No, I was thinking of somewhere else. Okay.
That's what the borough's up there.
Oh, you stayed in North London. Yeah. And then you went to South Bank. So what were you doing in South Bank then? Because if you stayed in North London and then you went to South Bank, because you didn't do any sightseeing, so did you even get to go to the market on South Bank?
Oh, I know. Well, I hope you got some decent food. Did you manage to eat anywhere nice?
There would have been loads of places to eat in North London.
I was going to say, actually, it's a shame because we could have told you some good places to go to, especially for like the sweet treats. We would have given you a few tips, but again, we didn't know where you were going. You would have gone.
Well, I wouldn't know any. You'd know more about North London than I would.
Oh no, I'm talking about South Bank.
Oh yeah. In the centre of London, we could have told you loads of stuff.
But also North London as well. Well, certain places in North London I know very, very well.
Yeah, you would have been.
Look at this. Now I've got 601 subscribers.
Wow. Congratulations. I hope you did a little video. I haven't seen up. Do you know what? I haven't checked out your channel for a couple of weeks. But to be fair, I'm behind on all my YouTube things.
But Eltham, South London, though, isn't it? Eltham, or is it?
Yeah, it's who's in Eltham? Yeah, that's
6 more away from you, she says. You're chasing us.
I think only 5 more away because we've got 606, I think. So if you've got 601, you're only a few, like 5 away from us.
Keep those roadblocks going.
Keep those roadblocks going. Yeah, exactly. But sorry for everybody's YouTubes that I haven't watched lately. I've been so behind. Well, I've been so behind in even do editing videos, let alone watching them.
Yeah, we have been a bit. Kelly and I've been very busy actually.
Yeah.
So, we have 607 now.
Oh, do we? Oh, nice, 607. All right.
Well, Nahar was saying she hasn't uploaded since her birthday, so.
Right. Okay. Because I did watch your birthday one. In fact, I think I put a message for your birthday, didn't I?
Happy birthday.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't. You've been keeping up with YouTube, but
yeah.
I just haven't been. I haven't. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been like super busy, and I'm just trying to even think what I've been doing. I haven't even had time to go and see family members. The only time I saw anybody was that Saturday when I dropped all these cakes off.
Nahar's looking for some ideas. Charlie, how are you?
Hey, Charlie.
You okay? Nahar's looking for some ideas. I don't know what to upload anymore, she says, and I'm getting bored of making Roblox videos. So what now? We have actually, because we've been saying this for a while. We want to try and go on the angle. Until we can get back out there on holiday, we're going to go on the angle of trying to do some cheap, what we call cheap eats.
Yeah.
So some cheap places to eat.
That everyone can go and enjoy, like
exactly.
a chain. And yeah, we've just been super busy because you've been busy with college work. I've been busy with college work. And yeah, sort of like doing bits and pieces. And like now I'm getting out and sort of like traveling on the trains and stuff. And of course, I'm not, my immune system is not as, because when you're going, so pre-pandemic, you're out and you're facing elements and you're, you know, this, but I've been cooped up in the house for like almost 2 years now. So although we were going out, like we'd go out on the weekends or whatever, I wasn't regularly getting on the train, or well, I don't get the tube, but I wasn't regularly getting on the trains and buses like every day kind of thing. And so I've been going out lately, and so now everything's attacking my system, I feel, a little bit. So I'm just a little bit run down because obviously my body's not used to it.
You're not actually used to going out. What was I going to say? So Karen, in answer to your question, going back, the cakes were pineapple upside down cake, chocolate cherry cake.
2 pineapple upside down cakes and cherry cake. And what I like to do, because some of the recipes that you sort of like see out there, it's not very caramelly. So I do extra. So basically, in order to create the caramel on top of the pineapple upside down cake, it's light brown sugar and butter, and you cream it together. So what I do, I put extra, and so you coat the so you need to do it on a non-spring, so like a non-spring pan, because you know you get the pans that with the false bottoms. You can't do it in one of those. You've got to do it like in a normal cake tin.
Is this for the pineapple upside down cake?
This is for the pineapple upside down cake. With the chocolate cake, you can do that in a spring, in a spring tin. But with that one, so I put extra sort of butter and sugar, so the extra creamed butter and sugar, so that it's nice, sticky, caramelly.
Oh, that's nice. I've got to say, because it caramelizes in with the pineapple. If you like pineapple, it comes in almost like Ray. We were talking about this as well. You know, when you get the pineapple fritters, it's got that type of taste. Really nice when you get that in the Chinese. Charlie said he went to Central Park in Scunthorpe filming video. Go and check that out for you. You also went to Beechwood Farm. I saw your Beechwood Farm carvery one as well. So you did that one as well. Nahar asked, did you guys hear about the boy who fell from the ride in Icon Park? No. What happened? Obviously, fell from the ride. When was this? Actually, it was a shame, actually. Nahar, you should have done could have done a video on the South Bank. That would have been quite good.
Would you do so? Nahar, what is it you're interested in? Because I'm just trying to think what you can do with your videos now that you're sort of tied. Do you want to be in front of the camera? Because you can, if you don't want to be in front of the camera, you can do scenic ones and things like that without being in front of the camera, so you can like talk about the subject. So whether you're going to like South Bank or whether you want to do certain things in your area, you can just film it on your camera or your camera phone, and you can just be behind the camera talking about whatever it is that you're interested in. But I think because you go to sort of like theme parks, and because you go to was it Drayton Manor you went to, and Alton Towers, and all of that type of stuff. You see, these are all things, because you're going to these places, they are super interesting to video. So like if you're a little bit tired of Roblox, you can progress into that area. You don't have to be in front of the camera if you don't want to, but you can just talk behind the camera and show these things. And people will be really interested.
No, I went to Drayton Manor and to Chessington. Chessington World of Adventures.
See, and people will be really interested in that, and people your age as well. Because you'll be narrating behind the camera and showing things, people your age will really be interested, and you've got the following already on from your Roblox. So I think they would be really interested then to follow.
True. Also, as well, if you do want to stay behind the camera, you can actually do cooking ones. My ones aren't always that successful, but when I try my cooking one, I only do the cooking ones just to show, because I'm not a great cook. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. But I tend to be behind the camera and then film. So, for example, if I'm filming the Walking Dead pancakes, you can do those as just be behind the camera and show like those.
Yeah.
Nahar said, I don't think anyone would want to watch that though. You'd be surprised.
You would be surprised.
You will be very, very surprised.
A lot of people who don't get a lot of, especially people your age, who don't live near a place where they can get to Chessington, who don't live near a place. If you wanted to, you could do some research on it. So watch a few YouTube videos and see how popular they are or unpopular they are, and then do it that way. But I think theme park videos, if you're going to Chessington, if you're going to Drayton Manor and places like that, people will be interested. I promise you.
You'd be surprised. I mean, my biggest surprise. Oh, and Nahar said she did a cooking one when she was 8, but deleted it. But you're older now. You're a teenager now, so you could actually do that again. But only if it interests you.
Yeah.
When I did the Tassimo one, so we bought a Tassimo machine. I wanted to struggled using it at the beginning, so I wanted to show people how to use it. I was shocked how many views we got. We had over 48,000 views. I mean, that is our best performing video by
far.
But I was shocked how many people were interested in looking at it. So little things like that you'll be surprised.
You'll be very surprised at how many views that you would get. Sort of, sometimes it doesn't happen at the beginning and sometimes it trickles through, but you have subscribers that are interested. Your subscribers that you have now are interested in your Roblox, but they will, if you intermix the two, you will see that people will enjoy those videos, and you can do them as like a test to see how many people, but sometimes it just takes that little while. But you can intersperse the two. People will be interested, I promise you. Theme parks, who doesn't love theme parks?
Oh, so Nahar has asked, do you have any ideas for not showing my face or my voice? Yeah, so that what we've just said, what you can do, film it, and then if you want, you can have little captions come up. So say, for example, you filmed, I don't know, like I say, the theme parks, and you went there and you showed a roller coaster, and you could put a music background over the thing and just say, this is called the Velociraptor. It's one of the best rides on the thing. Check it out. And it would just come up as a caption. So you don't see your face or your voice if you don't want to be in it.
But also there is an automated feature that talks for you. So like if you type up the words, the automated voice will actually talk for you. There is a feature that does that, and because I don't use it, I don't know. I know you can do it on TikTok, definitely, but I have seen people do it on YouTube because I've seen those videos. So check out those videos, but research it a little bit. But you can definitely get an automated voice. You usually see you usually hear a male voice rather than a female, but you can get it automated and it will talk for you. You tap in the words and then the automated voice will read those words. Sometimes because it reads it phonetically. So sometimes it doesn't say the word that you want to say. So like if you wanted to say live, it might say live, or if you wanted to say live, it might say live, and it will say things phonetically. So when we went to the ET ride and you give your name and then it says bye Kelly, bye Mark, but Siobhan's name, it's Siobhan or whatever it was, because it's pronouncing it phonetically. So yeah, that's the only little niggle really.
Charlie said, which videos do you like the best of mine? I'm not going to change the name on my YouTube channel because the best videos I'm going to change it to Charlie Dolby Adventures.
Because you are going on adventures though.
That's true. So your favorite videos still for me are your Carvery one and the Man City one as well, when you went to the Etihad Stadium. But the Beechwood Farm was quite good because you go to the Carvery there, which is the one you uploaded yesterday, I think was the day before. Nahar said, do you have any ideas not with filming anything? Not with filming anything. You could do animation.
No, because the only things that you kind of do are the Roblox, isn't it? And I'm not too familiar with Roblox. I know there are some people that film Minecraft.
Well, I would say the other thing, Nahai, is really important that you do stuff you find interesting.
Yeah,
If you're not interested in it, you won't want to do it. You'll get bored of it very, very
Yeah.
quickly. So, say for example, if you don't like cooking and you film some cooking videos, you'll get bored of it after 2 or 3. So, to really do something you enjoy.
definitely.
So, if you like dancing, if you like music, if you like watching football, for example, you want to be something that you're passionate about because you'll really enjoy doing the video about it, because it is hard work.
Do you know what? I was thinking, why is my face like so bright? But of course, we haven't got the light on in the bedroom. That's why. Because I was thinking, oh, it's so bright. Why is my
I
face
know.
so bright?
I'm like really pale.
And I was thinking,
Let me turn the
I
light on.
didn't understand what was going on. We haven't got the light on. That's why.
I shall turn the light on, guys. I shall
You are going to turn the light
I'm
on.
going to get a drink. Actually.
Oh, you're going to get a drink as well.
I'll be back.
All right, all right.
You entertain the troops.
Do you fine. Do you fine. So yeah, so other than that, I'm not really sure. I haven't got, oh yeah, I was thinking, where's my glasses so I could read the comments? Normally Mark reads the comments, you see. So let me put my glasses on so I get. I don't really know with regards to without going out to film something. Do you know what I mean? So you're talking more that you can do online, maybe, aren't you? So unless you did something like, I don't know, something on PowerPoint or created some type of animations, like I said, I'm not really too familiar with that sort of thing. Excuse me, the only thing that I can think of is maybe Minecraft. But again, I'm not too familiar with Minecraft. I don't really know how it works. The other thing is the Sims, isn't it, that people use? And you can do a little film with the Sims. But again, it's not something that I'm familiar with. You know more about the Sims.
I like The Sims. I have played The Sims. Who was asking about The Sims?
No, because Nahal was saying about doing something without filming. So, like, going out. I'm assuming you mean going out to film things.
Nahar's actually set up her own business.
Oh,
you didn't tell us you were setting up a business. What are you doing?
Oh,
that's interesting. And got a website as well.
Oh, wow.
What format did you do your website on? You don't know, be careful.
When I fell over, right, I really gashed up my knee and everything else. And although the cut is deep, there was no real blood or anything. So I was quite surprised. But when I took a tumble, so basically I was wearing I don't know if anybody remembers, but I was wearing Wallabies. And they've got quite a thick sole all the way. But I was walking just fine and whatever. But I know that sometimes my ankle can just, so like you're walking along and sometimes my ankle
roll over,
will just like go like this. And I was really concentrating and so it was fine. But I got to a place and they've got a little drop down curb. And as I was walking, I was thinking I was walking level. And when I took this one, my ankle went like this because it was on the drop down curb. My other foot couldn't catch it in time. And I then tipped over, landed on my knees and then full front. And this lady ran up to me and goes, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" And I was just like, "Oh, I'm fine, thank you." But I just had to sit there for a moment because my body was in shock and I was a little bit in shock. And I had this really heavy bag and that tipped over and all of this, my glasses flew up. I had a Pret hot chocolate in my hand and that fell in the road and all of this. I hadn't even had a sip of it. And then she goes, "Can I help you up?" And I was like, "No, just a little bit embarrassed." I wasn't embarrassed. I was just a little bit in shock. And I just thought, oh my God. And I just thought, you know what? Just leave me here for a minute. Let me just contemplate what's just happened. And then I got up and that was fine. But my knee was absolutely killing me. And I knew it wasn't, although it hurt that day, I knew it was going to hurt more the next day, which is today. But I know it's going to hurt. It's like when you do exercise, right? It doesn't really hurt on the first day. And it hurts a little bit on the second day. But it's day 3 and 4 when the actual soreness kicks in. So I'm on day 2. And I knew I'd hurt my ribs yesterday. But today I really feel it like bending in certain positions and all of that. I can feel it in my back and everything else. And I'm just like, oh my God.
So Nihar and Ray are asking, are you okay? Because it must have hurt.
Yeah, it did hurt. Thank you very much. And I'm fine. It was just a little bit of shock to the body. Yeah, because you don't, as an adult as well, you don't often fall over.
No, that's true.
You don't often fall over. So your body forget when you're a child, you fall over all the time. And then as you progressively get older, you don't fall over that often. And so to fall over, and you don't see many people falling over
No,
these days.
this is true.
Right? You don't see many people falling over. So when it happens, you're like, oh my God. And gone are the days when obviously you used to laugh, because it used to be quite funny when you'd see someone back in the day it was. And then it doesn't get, and when you get to a certain age, it isn't funny anymore, because you're thinking, oh my God, I hope that person's okay. And you rush over and you do go to help that person and you do ask them if they're okay. You sort of leave that childishness behind you. But yeah, it was so
I hope
lovely.
nobody laughed.
Well, somebody would have laughed. Of course they would have. Of course they would have. It's human nature that somebody would have laughed. But these two lovely ladies, one ran up to me first and she's like, can I help you up? And I was just like, no, it's fine. Honestly, I just need a minute to myself for a second. But thank you so much. And she goes, it happened to me once. I fell over on a platform in front of everyone. And you know what my concern was? What if I've split my trousers? What if I've got a hole? I'm going to look slovenly and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, oh my God.
I'll be more worried about breaking something.
Which is the question that you asked me, actually. Had I broken anything? Of which that I didn't even think of that, because I just think of falling over. I don't even think that you could break something. Do you know what I mean? But of course, yeah, I could quite have easily have broken
what happened
something.
to me. So I was playing football and my foot got caught. I was going one way. I turned around, my ankle twisted and the bone twisted and snapped like that, and that was really painful.
But playing football is more understandable. There was a guy that I knew who I used to work with, and he was drunk one night and he slipped on a curb and broke his leg. I was like, imagine just slipping from a curb and you just break your leg. That's just crazy.
Oh, really? I fell over a few months ago. My daughter laughed her head off. Oh, that's mean. That is
people
just
do
mean.
People do laugh. I was expecting people probably did laugh. Do you know what I mean? But for some, as I've gotten older, them things don't really bother me, actually.
Well, it could have been worse. You could have been Nihar, and you could have been pooed on by a bird. It was disgusting. It was hot, gooey, and watery.
I have been pooed on by a bird while I was on the phone. I was on the phone to, I was on the phone to an agency once, and a bird shat in my hair.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh my God! And I was on the phone to her going, oh my God, a bird just did it. And yeah, it was just really awkward, because you're telling somebody over the phone that a bird's just pooed in your hair.
Charlie, no, we do like your videos. I do, like I said, the Beechwood Farm is the one I saw, which is the new one you did. But you did one in Mablethorpe, did you say? There's another one you did as well, which is on, I think Mablethorpe's on the coast, isn't it? It's on by the seaside.
Wow.
But it's a bit cold, isn't it?
I tell you, it's nippy now, but it has been a nice, week or so, hasn't it?
So Nahar's asking Charlie what type of videos you do. All Charlie's videos are quite short, actually, Nahar. So you could check those out, because also as well, Charlie's not really in his videos.
Yeah.
So you could have a look at an idea for that. But do have a little think, Nahar, about what you would like. You've really got to do one that you enjoy. Because if you don't enjoy doing it, if you don't enjoy cooking, or you don't enjoy, I don't know, sports or whatever it is, you won't enjoy doing it. But gaming, if you're into gaming is a huge one. You can get a lot of subscribers very quickly if you do a gaming one.
Yeah.
I was checking one out the other day. So this guy, American guy, he was doing a gaming one on a particular game. He had 1.7 million subscribes. And that's all this guy does now, is he just plays games and then just reviews them.
Some people like games.
There you go.
Yeah.
So something you could do. Not saying you'll get that overnight, but you could potentially look to get those. And
Charlie's videos, they're very much like TikTok. So you could just, and you could be watching videos for ages. When I'm watching TikTok, that's how it is. I'm like.
Now, changing the subject slightly, you will notice that so far, I've still got the week, I've still got till Friday, but we have not come up with a treat of the week. So as you know, I like to do a little review of food and something to review for the week. Now, we haven't come up with something yet. I've been trying new stuff, but a lot of it is Yeah. So we only like to recommend stuff that we think you guys would like.
Oh, there was something that I was going to do a tip of the week, and I was thinking about it today on my way home. And I was thinking, oh yeah, I should get that, and talk about it, but I can't remember what it was now. And that was going to be the tip of the week. I can't remember what it was.
No, I had a look at my settings for my YouTube channel. It said 3/4 of the viewers I had are over 30, and it's kind of weird because it's a bit weird for adults to watch my videos because it's aimed at people my age. Well, yeah, you have to be careful with that. No, be careful.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very good thing you don't show your face.
Yeah.
On that as well.
At this point, yeah. I mean, later on, when you're older, you might feel differently or whatever. But I think that is very wise not to, at this point, not to show your face.
Yeah. Exactly.
Your voice is different because anybody could be a voice. But definitely, I think that is very wise. You're a very intelligent young woman.
Exactly. And there are some weird people out there.
Yeah.
So just be careful.
Yeah.
We like to think of this as a safe space, though, somewhere where you.
I hope so. My nieces come on as you got. My family come on all the time, as you guys know. So, I hope this is a safe space.
Oh my god! Because all the people in the comments are like, "Well done, Queen." Well, that is a compliment because they're calling you a queen, but Queen's normally a woman. So, and they're adults over 30. So just be careful.
Yeah,
you are doing the right thing there by not showing your face, and then
you're doing the correct thing, and the more intelligent thing anyway. And it's a shame that we have to say that.
Yeah.
In this day and age, it's a shame that young people have to be very careful, and that's the crux of it. You just have to be very careful. And protect yourself, look after yourself, and that's just the way of life. And it's
Well, Ray gave some good advice. Yeah, block anybody that doesn't feel right, and that's good. You want them to watch them for your channels more than anything else, your videos.
Yeah, do what you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had to block anybody, have we? Or have we?
I've blocked a couple of people.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I have. Because I don't feel that they weren't saying appropriate things for this channel.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
And I know we have young viewers and all of that, so I don't want certain things being said or hurtful things being said.
Yes.
So I'm very quick like that.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I will block people and I want this space for everyone to be kind to each other.
Yeah.
And that is my main. What I try, or what we try to do for this channel, is we're living in such times where there's lots of negativity. Lots of people are down and all that type of stuff. And what I want to try to create is just that bit of positivity. You can come join us, we'll have a chat, have a laugh, or whatever, or you grab yourself a drink, a snack. You listen to us as a podcast. What one Georgina does, she listens to us as a podcast or whatever. And that's what we like to try to encourage. And I don't agree with negative comments and things like that. So,
Exactly. And also you're very clever as well. So I think you can gauge which types of people to block.
Exactly.
But if anybody makes you feel uncomfortable at all.
Yeah, I mean, because I've known people to do videos that are so risque, and I'm just like, there are some people that are watching this, right?
But the funniest one, what was the guy that so we had a follower actually, and this guy, he reviews food, but he reviews it while sitting on the toilet.
Oh yeah.
What was that guy? I thought, and it was genuine, but I don't know why he did it that way, but that's just how he does it.
Yeah, him and his brother.
That's right.
They review things while sitting on the toilet.
Not at the same time, but that's what they do. They do the food review. I think we'll just stick to doing the normal food reviews in front of the desk.
Well, I think it's one of those gimmick things, isn't it? That was to gain subscribers and
oh yes, Ray.
Views.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and views and stuff like that. But what I like to do is we are not like a rapid. It's not we don't get subscribers as rapidly as I would like, but what I like to do, or what we like to do, is try to create good content.
Yeah.
try to engage with you guys. And we just hope that later on it just, you know, people join us because they like to chat with us, they want to join us, they like our videos and things like that. So that's how, yeah, that's how we try and like to do things, really.
Yeah. Both Ray and Nihal said, ew, oh my God, no. Oh, yes. Believe it or not, yes.
Yeah.
But there you go. I think what he was trying to do, well, I'm not going to justify it, but I think he was trying to find his niche.
Yeah.
So he wanted to do something a bit different. Not the sort of thing that I would do, not my cup of tea. I'm not sure you would want to see that.
Don't want to bring food into the bathroom.
No, but no one wants to see that.
But into the bathroom in general. I mean, I don't normally. I mean, I know that like there are some people, you know, when they're having a bath, they like the champagne, they like the strawberries.
Ray said your content is great, Kelly.
Oh,
well,
thank you.
We really
That's so
appreciate
kind.
that.
Thank you. And I've never really bought champagne, and but my bestie does. You know, she brings, you know, the strawberries and all of that. But normally, I think since we've had the new bathroom fitted, I think I've only had one bath. You've had a couple, haven't you?
Right. So Nahar's asked a couple of questions. She said, what should I do about people over 30 watching my videos? Should I carry on posting? Well, I think the first thing you should do is talk to your parents, see how they feel.
Yeah.
I think that's very important. They'll probably be best to advise you as to what because they may not like it at all.
Yeah, they may say to you they don't want you posting anything.
No, exactly. So just be wary of that.
Just be wary of that. And it's a difficult one because if you want to do video, this is the difficulty sometimes. And I'm not suggesting you don't tell your parents. You should tell your parents. But what you also have to be aware of is you have to accept the consequence, the thing of that. So if they say to you, you know what, we don't want you doing any videos of blah blah blah, but that doesn't mean to say that later on when you're older you can't revisit you know, YouTube. Now it's a difficult one, isn't it?
I'm laughing at Ray's comment. Ray said, I'm not going to eat food in the same place I take a...
Yeah, exactly.
But I do know people that do that. Ray said, maybe that's a good idea. Take the comments off.
Because Minnie's videos, I don't think you can comment on Minnie's videos.
No, that's right. So you can turn the comments off. That's probably a very good idea. So that way you don't get the comments. What you don't want, the thing is, you'll find on any social media, and I find this, there's so many negative comments. Some people will go on social media just to be mean. They're looking for people to
just to troll.
To troll. That's the right word. We have had mean comments on ours.
Yeah.
And you can just tell by the comment itself, they deliberately target just to be mean and just to be, and you just accept that. Well, we accept that you will get someone like that, but that's not the general consensus. And that's the other thing that I was going to say. You could do YouTube Kids, which is specifically for kids. Yeah,
because Minnie's one, and Minnie is a couple of years older than you, I think.
Yeah.
And when I've seen her videos, I can't comment on them. Sometimes I'll send her an email and say, oh yeah, you know, it's really good, blah blah blah. But I can't comment on her videos, so that might be something to have a look at. But whenever I've watched your videos, I've only seen, or what I believe is young people actually, but I can't see the statistics on your channel. Normally when you check your analytics, that will tell you what your age group is, like who predominantly watches your channel.
Oh, Charlie left a nice comment. He said he likes our comment. We're one of the best. Oh, thank you, Charlie. That's really nice. Thank you.
That's very kind.
And I was going to say, actual fact, one thing I'd say for your channels, you've got a lot of good content as well. You do upload a lot of videos.
You do, and regularly,
which is one thing we don't do. They act young, but I don't think they are.
Yeah,
maybe some of them are. And this is the thing.
Difficult
to tell.
Yeah.
You can't really tell because a lot of people in their avatar, they can put any photograph. They can leave comments as well. So just always be careful.
Yeah, always be wary. And do you know what? It's a difficult thing in this day and age because everybody lives for social media or on social media. Now, when Mark and I were growing up, this sort of thing never existed.
No, we're very old.
Yeah, this sort of thing never existed. You know, so it's all like for us. If somebody says something mean or whatever, it's easy for us to turn it off. And so when you see young kids who are being bullied and things like that on social media, I'm like, oh, just turn it off. But I suppose my understanding is not the same as because they're being brought up within the social media realm. So it's not like Mark and I, where we didn't grow up with it. So it's easy for us. Tomorrow, if we wanted to delete our YouTube channel, we might miss filming it a little bit, but that would be that. Do you know what I mean? But for a younger person, it's not quite the same. And it's the way that young people communicate with each other now. You know, it's all about texting or you know, this or that or the other. And for me, it would be a simple phone call. I need to call you or whatever. But I feel like for you guys, it's just it's more deeply rooted because everything is IT.
But they call it or what they call a technological native, not technological tourist.
Yeah.
So we're technological tourists because it wasn't around when we were your age.
Yeah.
So you're called a technological native because you're born into the high tech technology.
Yeah. And that's the way that the world is moving. I mean, you know, I've got lots of friends who are on these dating apps and all of this type of stuff, and it's all like it wasn't like it was before, where you would just go out and, you know. Now I have other friends who meet people on Instagram, and it's just totally bizarre to me. It's just it's a totally another language. Like to meet somebody on Instagram or to meet somebody on whatever other social platform. Oh yeah, I'm going to be at this festival. I'll meet you there. What? Are you mad?
Well, my friend he got divorced at 50. He was saying that as well. He said he'd never gone on dating sites before, so he decided to go back into the dating field. And he was saying that as well. He said not only can you look for specific types of people, you can really go niche. So if you want somebody who's 6 foot tall, who's slim, blonde, you can actually type all this in and it'll bring them all up. You'd never get that if you were to go out to a place.
It's really all beyond me. But the Insta thing was really a real eye opener.
Never meet up with anybody.
Never.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
If anyone says they want to meet you, don't.
Yeah.
Please don't. Sahinas, hello.
Hey, Sahinas.
She says, hi, good evening, Mark and Kelly. Lots of love from Sahinas from India and all friends. Mark, today, new video. Watch rice and pumpkin flower vegetable.
Wow.
Well, I shall have a little
check that out.
I saw your paneer one. You did one with paneer. I've forgotten the name of it. Paneer. It's like paneer wedges.
Oh.
I'll have to look at the one in a second, the proper one. Charlie said, my name on my YouTube channel is now Charlie Dolby Adventures.
Wow,
okay.
Wow.
We'll
Okay.
have a look. My voice is breaking. It might be actually because I've been talking non-stop for about an hour. So if it does sound a bit weird. Nahar said, even if I wanted to, I would never do anyway. My parents would not want me to. No, never do.
Yeah.
Please, never ever do that.
Never do that. I mean, I've got friends that they're a lot older than you, twice your age, who meet people from Insta, and I'm shocked.
No.
I'm shocked, and I'd be like, I would never. It would be never. Oh yeah, and then yeah. It's just, I don't know, crazy.
No, because I can guarantee you that the picture there is not
the same. It is not the same.
It will not be the same as the person.
You watch a lot of Catfish, don't you?
Yes. Yeah.
A lot of Mark watches a lot of Catfish where they say that they're this person, and then when the person turns up, it's not that person. It's not even that person.
Sorry, it was capsicum paneer chop. That was the one. That was the one you done. Sorry, that was the one I was looking at earlier on. That was the paneer one. So going back to that as well, no, absolutely. Don't, because it will not be the same person as the person you'll see in there as well.
Yeah. And you hear so many terrible stories.
I don't know why. Do you know what? It was one day I turned on the TV. This is many years ago. And Catfish was on. I thought, what is this? I was watching that. I thought, this is going to be rubbish. And I was hooked by it.
Yeah.
I was absolutely hooked by it. I cannot believe some of the stories you read on there. And they're totally different. They're totally different.
What?
Nahasa, I had something like this happen to me on Roblox, and the person I was friends with was actually 35, and he claimed to be 16. Right, that's a massive red flag.
Yeah.
That person, please block.
Yeah, and you were friends with him for ages. Oh my goodness!
You've got to block someone like that. If they're going to lie to you, they're going to lie to you in many ways.
These are the sort of scary stories.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Please, Nahar, block that person.
Yeah, but I think you should turn off the comments on your channel.
Yeah,
that's just I just feel like.
Yeah, Karen says the same thing. You better be safe than sorry.
I don't like those types of horror stories, and you know, my brother is very
Oh, Elisa, did she come on here once? I think you both Elisa, sorry.
She was too. Oh right, okay. You met each other through him. Oh, so she was oh my god, my goodness.
Word. Yeah, like Karen says, just be careful, because you never know what's going to happen. Hey, James, hello.
Hey, James.
Yeah, we just go for this. Thank you for joining us. How are you? You well? I like drink.
I love comments and booze.
Right, okay, yeah, just be wary of that.
Oh my goodness.
You like booze the most. Yeah, that's not good, Nahar. So just
be careful. You sound very careful anyway. So just, do you know what I mean? You've got to be vigilant in this day and age.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just sad that you have to be.
Yeah, exactly. Just be really careful.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ashrafat, turning the comments off might be a really good idea.
Yeah.
We like to have the comments on, obviously, for our lives, so you guys can join in and stuff like that. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend perhaps you doing the live. So James is gonna have a few beers.
A few beers. Oh, that sounds like quite a lot of drinking, James.
Garen said, yeah, it's nice to have a nice catchy evening and listen, not over talk on people's opinions.
Yeah.
No, definitely as well. It's funny actually, because when we're doing the lives as well, because it's really good to see your comments come up as well, because we love interacting with you guys. And it's really good as well, because we can sort of share ideas as well. You carry on, because there was something I wanted to go on Twitter to show.
Who can drink the most out of you two? Well, Mark doesn't really drink, but if you're talking non-alcoholic, then it would be Mark. If you're talking alcoholic, then it would be me. But I don't drink too much. But the rest of my cousins, they can drink a lot.
Yeah, Nahar said she joined him on Snapchat. Well, just block now. Just be and on Snapchat.
Oh my god! You know what? I just pray and thank God that you girls have a brain. Do you know what I mean? In between these ears, we women have to be smart. You have to be smart. Young women now, you have to be smart.
Yes.
And it's sad. It's sad that we have to be smart, but that's what you have to do. We have to be smart. You have to look after yourself, and you have to be vigilant. Do you know what I mean? So just, it makes me a little bit sad.
Yes, so. I was going to say, just be careful, because, like I said, you live and learn.
Yeah.
And I know you were only 12 at the time, so I'm glad now that you've.
Oh my god! And you said I'm coming close. Oh my god!
Oh no! What was I going to?
Oh my goodness! Okay. Oh, girls.
Oh, I know. So now I'm going to change it slightly, but we will come back to this one. So if anybody that's interested on Twitter, I found this, if anyone can see that. So this is the New Food Network. So what New Food UK does is it actually shows you all the latest food. So I always keep tabs on this. Now, they haven't put anything up recently, but the last one they did was the Chicken Big Mac. But I always keep a tab on this, because we're always looking for stuff to show you guys if anything new comes through. But the Chicken Big Mac was the last one, which you did try. Yeah,
I did try the Chicken Big Mac.
The other one was the Asda Squirty Cream, which is I'm going to have to try and get. Now I've got to go for dinner. Okay.
Why not?
Oh, Karen's asked, are you guys going to watch the concert for Ukraine tonight?
I didn't know that was on
tonight.
No,
I hadn't.
What time is it on?
Actually, hang on, I'm going to check.
What time is it on? My plan today, I needed to do a bit of research for a couple of things. And then my plan was to go to bed early. That was the extent of my plan tonight. because I'm feeling a little bit, do you know what I mean? The elements all attacking me. So I was planning on taking some vitamins and going to bed early. Now that
Oh.
I've done what I needed to do for my mum, which I need to do a couple of things for her. Go on.
So concert video is ITV. I'm just having a quick look when it is.
And what time is it? So yeah, so that was my plan. So maybe I'll have it on in the background. I'll probably, to be fair, I'm feeling kind of tired, so I'm probably going to fall asleep watching it.
So the acts confirmed so far are Anna Maria, Paloma Faith, Snow Patrol, Beinhardt, Ed Sheeran, okay, Gregory Porter, Manic Street Preachers, Becky Hill. So there's quite a few acts on here. 8 p.m. Show starts at 8 p.m.
Oh, okay. So normally, what time we would finish anyway?
Yeah.
Charlie is asking, what do you mean? Turn off the comments.
Is it correct to turn off comments because someone can copyright you easy and say that means comments? So with the no, we didn't mean for the live, Charlie. So what Nahar was saying is well, when she actually uploads a video, you can comment under each video. Well, you can actually turn the comment section off so nobody can comment on your video.
Yeah.
Which is and because Nahar, I think obviously she's a certain age, I shall say, I'll leave it there. We were just recommending to her to turn the comments off. So not for the live section, but for she doesn't do lives, but just for videos. Basically.
Yeah, so just for your videos. So if you didn't want to see anyone's comments or you just didn't want anyone to make any comments, you can just turn off the comments.
Yeah, just do it that way. But I've left a few comments on your videos because they're the ones I liked as well. So you can obviously you leave your comment section on, so you can actually have the comment section there underneath each of the videos. Yeah,
there's another viewer who's quite young on here, and she doesn't have comments on her video.
No.
So no one can comment on it.
But like I said, we leave our comments on because we like to hear the comments from our
videos. And we're older.
Yes.
Yeah.
Much older.
Yeah. And we're older. So but I think for a young person that's a good idea to turn off your comments. Just to protect yourself. If you feel unsafe or anything like that, there's just a way to protect yourself a bit more.
Richard, greetings humans. He said,
hey,
greetings
Richard.
To you. How are you?
Richard has sent me a few things actually, that vintage afternoon tea on a vintage train was really nice. I wanted to watch that. And I want to look into that. And he was telling me about the Harry Potter exhibition, but we already went to that. So if you ever watch our London part 2, we actually go to the exhibition. We actually go with another, but he's more, we go with Sam, but he's more prevalent on Insta. And we actually do a video, all of us together, and we go to the Harry Potter exhibition in Covent Garden.
Yeah, and that was actually quite good. Now, like I said, I haven't read any of the Harry Potters, but I've seen all the films.
Yeah.
And it was basically formed around that. So it really does concentrate on the movies rather than the books themselves.
That's right, yeah.
So it is, if anybody is into the Harry Potter films and finds himself in Covent Garden, central London, you can go into there for the film exhibition.
Yeah, it's round the back of the what is it? Transport Museum.
Which I know, Richard, you've been to.
Yeah. But Richard, I think you've been a few times, haven't
you?
I
was going to say, actually, we've seen some of your videos on there as well. Richard said, I'm just in a funny
mood. Oh, really?
Charlie says, do you know how many videos are made? 355. That's how many videos I've completed. It's so many. I hope you like me, YouTube, so much, and try and get more subscribers. We do. And we do plug your channel.
Yeah, we do.
Richard said, I've uploaded my training video, which has just been on a train. Oh, play on words, training. Training video. That's quite
we've
good,
just been on a train. Okay, so do you know what? I was saying earlier in the video, I haven't caught up with a lot of YouTube because I've just been out. In fact, I've been out so much, I'm actually coming down with no, it's not COVID. Mm-hmm. There were colds and stuff that existed before. I was having a conversation with my bestie last night about this because she's a little bit under
COVID because I'm gonna have to put a shield here.
She's a little bit under the weather, and obviously when the thing is because there's aircon and I've been sitting under the aircon, it's causing my dry throat. So I'm coughing every now and again, and people look at They go like this. When you
Well,
start,
Now, as you guys know, we did actually get COVID. We were telling you guys back in March 2020. So
Yeah.
basically, when the pandemic pretty much began, I think the first official case in the UK was in February 2020. So
Right.
we got it in the March. I mean, I had a slight cold-ish, but Kelly was very ill.
I was super ill, so much so. One day I sat on my bed and thought, "Am I going to wake up tomorrow?" I was that ill, but recovered luckily. And I still get like a little bit of long-term COVID in the sense that I've got foggy, but I can't. I find it very difficult to concentrate on things. So yeah.
But yeah, so one of those things as well. And again, obviously they don't know the effects of long COVID. But,
Yeah.
So yeah, I know what you're saying. But I'm going to look forward. We'll just digress. We will look forward to having a look at your videos, Richard. Well,
Yeah.
I will check those and do some uploads. Because I do like watching your ones as well. Well, I do like yours as well because you kind of do it live-ish as
Yeah.
well from the areas that you're in. And we said last time that that's something we wanted to have a look into.
Actually, we had an American viewer on earlier.
Yeah.
And you actually do a video in Epping Forest, which we must tell him about that because, yeah, because we did say to have a look at a few of them because he was interested in
That's
quite a few of the
right.
forests.
So this guy Fox, who comes on as well, he lives in Illinois and he does a lot of adventuring. So he's going to make himself a big, well, I think it's like a tent, isn't it?
Right.
Made from plastic. So he's going to do that in the outdoors. Richard said, my niece caught COVID, but she was a fighter. Spoke to her today. She's saying, I'm slithering. I win. Damn bugs. Stop me eating chocolate dough. Yeah. So I was going to say, go
chocolate dough or chocolate frog?
Chocolate dough.
I know. But did he mean chocolate frog? Harry Potter's chocolate frog.
I think when he said stop eating chocolate,
I know.
Slang like
dough.
dough.
Yeah.
As well. But the chocolate frog, we did get, didn't we, from the platform 9 3/4 when we went to King's Cross?
Yeah. Was it from platform?
Yeah.
No, we didn't get it there. We got it at no, Forbidden Planet.
Oh, it's Forbidden Planet.
Yeah,
The chocolate frog.
Yeah, we got it, Forbidden Planet.
Which is around somewhere. Adding to
it's in the back room there on the shelf.
Hmm.
That's where it is. Anyway, guys, I am flagging a little bit, I have to say. My voice is just getting a little bit got a frog in my throat, I think.
Is it a chocolate frog?
I wish it was a chocolate frog. I really do. But I really do want to make myself a hot drink. You know, I've got the Twinings lychee and pineapple. Might have a little lychee and pineapple, you know. Might have a little.
I thought you might go for the velvetizer.
No, do you know why? Because I had a chocolate today, and I've had a chai tea latte.
Okay, fair enough.
I had a hot chocolate. I went to prayer, and I got a hot chocolate, and I didn't spill it because I didn't fall over today. Yesterday, it fell over and it went everywhere. But today, I had one in the morning, and now I've got the chai tea latte now. So yeah.
Well, there we are, guys. Also, as well, we'll let you guys get Twinings not had in ages. Do try. They've got a load of new flavors out actually. So the lychee one was quite nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, they've also got a strawberry.
Oh yeah, that was it. Strawberry and lychee, I think it was.
No, strawberry and elderflower.
Was it strawberry and elderflower, and there was the lychee.
Lychee and pineapple.
That's it, lychee and pineapple.
Yeah, that's the one I have. The lychee.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very nice. Yeah. So Kelly is flagging a little bit, so we will stop there for today. Oh, you're 17.
Oh wow,
Charlie, there you go. So we will be doing the catch up. I will catch up with your guys' videos. I know Richard, Charlie, Sahinaz, I've got to do some catch up on as well. So we will be looking at those. So we will ending it there. Don't forget, there's the concert for Ukraine tonight at 8 p.m.
I think I'm going to have that playing in the background.
Yeah.
My
ITV.
I didn't crack my knee, but I fell on my knee. So I need to find a comfortable position, I think, while I'm lying down.
Madame will lie on the boudoir behind us.
Yeah.
But so that will be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Sorry, it's a bit of a short one today, but we will be back on Friday.
Yes.
6 o'clock. We will try and do 6 o'clock UK time. So hopefully you guys can join us then. Until then, stay safe. Please look after yourselves, and remember, you are never too old to have fun. We will see you on the Friday live, hopefully. Until then, have a fantastic week. Thanks. You'll be on ITV and tuning in.
Ooh.
8 o'clock for the Ukraine concert appeal. Till then, we shall hopefully see you on Friday. Bye for now.
Bye for now. And remember, you're never too old to have fun. Bye. Oh, Sam.
We were just
Oh,
ending.
we're just ending.
Oh,
Bye.